Thanks for joining me again. Today's topic is about fats, which is about 70-75% of your keto diet intake. If you have not seen my first video, I highly recommend it, especially if you're new. It's very important that you understand what keto is and that it's 70-75% fat, 20-25% protein, 5% carbs. Today's topic is about your fat intake because it is the most important. Now in the first video, I talked about how important it is to reach your fat intake because that is going to be your main fuel source. So I'm going to talk today about how I reach my fat intake daily. And my first thing in the morning, I have a coffee and I put some MCT oil in it. If you have not heard of MCT oil, it's a medium chain triglycerides. Basically, it's a clean oil for your body to process. It's derived from coconuts. I highly recommend getting organic. And just like everything else, I highly recommend going as organic as possible. If you're going to spend your money anywhere with your diet, it should be your fats because that's what you're going to be having most of. So MCT oil, I put in my coffee. You can basically put it in anything. Don't cook with it though. But anything that you can tolerate it in. I know some people that just take teaspoons of it or tablespoons of it because it doesn't taste like anything. It's just oil. I do, a fair warning actually, when you first start taking MCT oil, go slowly, just a teaspoon to start, increase your intake every day. I made the mistake of not doing that because I didn't have a proper mentor. So you do not want to have to call out of work and be in the bathroom all day long. And if you make that mistake or have made that mistake, I'm sorry, I know what you've been through. So MCT oil, super important. This has for 1 tablespoon, 14 grams of fat. So this could help you easily reach your goal for your fat. I have about 2 to 4 tablespoons a day. So I easily reach my fat. I have already reached my goal weight. So now I'm more just maintaining. So I'm not so worried about having too much fat or my whole fat intake. But if I feel like I need it, this is it. And I tell you, I have my coffee in the morning. I am not hungry till 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes I'll make myself a meal. Sometimes I'll just have another coffee with some oil in it, depending on how I feel. Sometimes I'm just really not hungry, but I know I need some, get some fuel. I want to sustain my energy. So I have another coffee. You can also just take it. The next one is, if you're in keto at all, you probably know coconut oil is a huge source of fat. This one is organic virgin coconut oil. It has the full flavor. It even has some texture in it from the coconut. I love it because I love the taste of coconut. You can cook with it. I put in my coffee too if I want the extra boost. You can get refined coconut oil that doesn't taste like anything. You can cook with it. It won't change the flavor of your foods. It is a clean oil, especially if you get organic. This has also 14 grams of fat, so it'll help you easily reach your fat intake. Again, go organic, it's definitely worth it. The next source is olive oil. This isn't the one I normally use. I just quickly found it in the cupboard, but I usually get extra virgin olive oil. I think I stole this from my dad when I moved out, but I usually get extra virgin olive oil that's organic. You can get a nice finishing olive oil to put on your food. It's a great source, a great healthy fat source right here. Same thing, total fat, 14 grams. So with a combination of these, you should be able to easily reach your fat count. Next one is butter. I don't use butter as often. To me, it's not the healthiest of the fats, but I do get the good butter, grass-fed, very good butter. Not the cheapest in the world, but like I said, if you're going to spend your money anywhere, spend on high quality products, totally worth it. And this one, you can put this in coffee. People do that. I'm not a big fan of putting butter in the coffee. I don't like the taste. But however you use the butter, go for it. Just make sure you keep track. The next one is heavy whipping cream. This one, it's not so highly recommended, like everyday use, but I put this in my coffee to get that creamy consistency. So this one is not organic, but it's still good. I mean, at this point, I've already reached my goal. I'm a little more laid back with what I use, but I do recommend as clean as you can, heavy whipping cream if you need that that cream for your coffee or whatever you want to use it for. I also, with some sweetener, I will make some whipped cream. Even my kids love it. Another video I'm making is going to be about sweeteners, so I can, talk about different sweeteners are good for different things. So that's something else. And then, yeah, these are my fats. Of course, there are many other ways to get fats. I have a ton of avocados, which have a lot of fat in it. Basically, when you're shopping, just look at the fat. What's super important is there are a lot of products on the market, a lot of foods that they have high fat, but they also have high protein, which makes it hard to get that 70% fat and then 20-25% protein. So you want to keep an eye on the fat to protein ratio, but these are basically pure fat. So if you can stick to some sort of routine with these to get your fat intake up, it makes things easier along the way. If you have any questions, comments, anything, leave me a message. I'd be happy to help you. Subscribe, like my page, all that good stuff. All the information is going to pop up. So thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. Thank you.